Hello, all you beautiful people. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're playing, oop, 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 oop. Hold on, guys, hold on. I did not mean to, do that. I didn't mean to do that. Let me close the game and reopen it. But yeah, welcome. Before I do that, let me just say my intro. Welcome. We're gonna be playing Charles Third, obviously. I'm gonna do a quick restart of the game because I know we have learned, honestly, from playing Tros SC and actually Tros 1 actually that early on. The game doesn't like to be alt tabbed. So let me quickly go out, go in, and yeah, let me make sure I put this in. This game does not like to be alt tabbed or minimized in any sense of the word. So just a quick restart right there. All right. But yeah, we're gonna be doing we got to the very end of chapter 4, and now basically we have to obviously go on to chapter 5 to be and proceed to the next area by going to the new Lalosu teleporter that's like beyond there at the hillside. And well, first of all, before we even do that, the moment we get control of the game, because we saved as soon as the chapter ended. It was one of those in between chapter saves. So we're gonna get hit with a cutscene as soon as we start, and then we are going to just go and before we even do the story, we're actually gonna go and check out the moon door for Estelle and Joshua. There's only like 2 more moon doors, so you should be able to get through. We shouldn't have like too much extra time, you know, doing all that stuff. There's only 2 left, so. But yeah, anyways. Look at me, Kevin Graham. Instructor. Sound it. I'm guessing. Oh. Look as though you haven't eaten in days. Oh. I thought it was that Kevin was sleeping or something. Although by the sounds of it, you really haven't, nor have you even been drinking anything. I was saddened to hear the news about Rufina as well, but unfortunate accidents are a fact of life, especially in our line of work. It's a risk we all choose to shoulder when we depart on a mission. Oh yeah, just a little side note, so we obviously, haven't seen the Lord of Phantasma or the other person, I forgot their name, their like true identity yet, but just a feeling that one of them, maybe the Lord of Phantasma, has to be Ein here. It just has to be, or maybe the Lord of Phantasma's Rufina, and then the other one's Ein. I guess we'll just find out and see. But that's just my guess. One of them is Rufina, one of them is Ein. If one's not Rufina, then for sure one has to be Ein. That's just what I think. But anyways, it's the risk we all choose to shoulder when we depart on a mission. Kill me. Excuse me? I've got no reason to be a knight anymore. I've got no reason to even live anymore. And if someone has to kill me, I couldn't ask for anyone better than you. I doubt I'd even have the time to feel pain before you were done, so if that is your wish, in what world did you think I would happily oblige such an asinine request? You do remember what you said when you first became a squire, hmm? You said you offered your soul to the goddess above and your body and blood to her church here on Earth. After swearing that, you think you have the right to beg for death, much less a painless one? Don't make me laugh. Still, I was reluctant to even relay this information for you, but after seeing how a pathetic state you're in, perhaps it won't be so difficult after all. Squire of the Growlsrudder Kevin Graham, from this day on you are to assume the position of the 5th Dominion. Your appointment was decided by the Congregation of the Sacraments, and even His Holiness the Pope has given his approval. The job is yours. What? I imagine you must at least have heard the rumors that the position of the 5th Dominion was vacant. Has been for several decades, too. Congratulations, it turns out that position was meant for you. How the hell did that baby squire I once helped teach reach the same rank as me? I'm sure the 5th Merkaba would be pleased to see the light of day. Why? Oh, and incidentally, it's tradition to take on a title of your choosing after becoming a Dominion. You might want to start giving some thought to what you want sooner rather than later. As you already know, mine is Carnelia. Simple a name as it is. I don't care about titles. I don't care about any of those things. Why? Why me? I couldn't even protect Rufina from... Why me? And to that I say, that is of no consequence here. What is of consequence is that Rufina Argent was a highly capable knight. She may not have manifested a stigma of her own, but her problem-solving abilities were at times greater than even a Dominion's. Her loss will be keenly felt, and it will be up to our new 5th Dominion to fill it. The word of His Eminence, the Cardinal. Oh, this is rich. This is just rich. Oh man, it's so funny, it hurts. I become a knight to protect Rufina, and then I end up shooting to the top of the ranks over her dead body. Amazing, huh? Who could have seen that coming? I wish I could go back in time to tell myself when I signed up what was gonna happen just to see my own face. So what will you do? I should make it clear that you do have the right to refuse your new appointment. Admittedly, no one in the Growl's with a 1,000-year history has turned down a Dominion position, so doing so would be unprecedented, but still. Oh, no shit. No, I humbly accept my new position. I'm ready to start work as soon as it's there for me. Hell, start piling it on me today. I'm up for it. Alright then. I'll see what I can do. Well, and don't hold back on me either. Throw me the really hard stuff. The kind you need to be a masochist to want to take on. And that title thing? Let's go with Heretic Hunter, okay? That sounds just perfect. That's where he gets the name Heretic Hunter. And that's also the introduction to Chapter 5, Labyrinth of Shadows and Light. After using that power last time, Kevin got knocked out and he's basically out of commission. So similar to how in Chapter 4 we couldn't use Reese because she decided to sit out. Well, here in Chapter 5, basically now you can't use Kevin. Kevin has to sit out. And he just got powerful too. He got a powerful new S-Craft. His other one was pretty powerful too, but hey, when something's weak to time, then he's gonna be really, really strong. Wow, so that's what happened. The more I hear, the more off the walls everything happening here sounds. I'm not surprised we're making progress on working out what's going on, thankfully. We know the place we're in is called Phantasma, and about how it has its own unique rules that govern it. We also know that all of us are chosen based on some criteria, then drawn into it. We still have plenty of questions that need answering, but they can largely be summed up by the following 3. 1. Who are the Lord of Phantasma and the Schwartz Ritter? 2. What is the cube and the identity of the ghost who appears to be connected to it? 3. What is Phantasma, and how did it come to exist? That is a pretty succinct... I've never read that word before. Succinct? Succinct? Way of putting it. I don't know. There are other questions, of course, but it's true that most of those generally fall under those 3 in some way. Why there are fiends roaming around comes under number 3, for example. Dividing everything up like that does make it all a heck of a lot easier to understand. Yeah. Oh, but wait. Where does Kevin falling unconscious come into all of this? You made it sound like the cause of that was him fighting some giant devil. It certainly seems that way. More specifically, the power he used to break the barrier that surrounded us must have been the cause. The one that made the red symbol show on his back. I wonder what it was then. I haven't gotten any idea what it could have been either. It's possible that may have been some form of thaumaturgy? Yeah, thaumaturgy passed down through the church. But I can hardly be sure. Joshua? You think you know what it could have been? I think I do. I can't be sure, but I think it was a stigma. Seriously? Isn't that the thing that appeared on your shoulder? Yeah, it was. What you saw was a physical manifestation of an image Wiseman had placed deep within my mind in order to control me. Kevin's likely the same, save the control factor. However, I have a feeling that I have a feeling his is also significantly more powerful than mine was. Well spotted, Joshua. Reese? Say, how's Kevin doing? His condition seems to have been marginally improved, but what he did resulted in a heavy burden being placed on his mind, so I think it would be best for him to rest for a while longer. That's a relief. Whew! He sure knows how to give people a fright. Do you mind if I get a clarification on something, Reese? Was my theory correct? Yes, it was. He did indeed use the power of his stigma. However, the key difference between his and yours is that his is one of the original kind on which yours was likely based. A seal carved into a person's very soul said to manifest only in the dominions of the Gralsritter. What's a dominion? I've heard rumors of their existence personally. The dominions are a group of 12 knights who lead the Gralsritter. They're supposed to possess incredible power. That's also correct. Their stigmas are the source of that power. They allow the people who possess them to strengthen their body beyond what most would think humanly possible, as well as use high-level thaumaturgy far exceeding the capabilities of other knights. As I'm sure you've pieced together, Kevin is one of them, specifically the 5th Dominion. Are we even talking about the same Kevin who's been leading us around here? I'm sure it doesn't feel like it. Sorry, but I'm a bit confused. Did Kevin have his stigma implanted within him like Joshua did? No, ordinarily stigmas aren't carved in that manner. They appear on their own without human intervention. There are 12 dominions, and that number has always been consistent throughout history. There are times when spots are left unfulfilled, because a stigma bearer to fill them has yet to appear. But they're always out there, whether their stigma has manifested or not. That's so weird, don't you think? So does that mean the stigma Joshua had? Mine was only a replica of the real thing. Wiseman originally a clergyman, so he probably had access to a way to make such a thing. Oh yeah, I forgot he said that. He used to be a bishop in the Congregation for the Sacraments, which is the organization the Gralsritter answers to. Even back in those days, he was in contact with Ouroboros and stealing numerous sacraments from the church. Things that were stolen included a vast amount of literature and research on the stigmas of the dominions. Okay, sorry about that. For some reason, like, my controller keeps showing on the screen that it's disconnected, and whenever it disconnects, the audio gets like thrown off, so I just get so confused. But anyways, it looks fine. Let me stop touching the wire. We believe he then went on to use that material as a basis to realize his dream of creating some sort of superhuman over with the society. I thought so. Still, while I think I have a vague understanding of just what these stigmas are now, I'm still not clear how using that power led Kevin to collapse. Does that risk naturally come with the use of your stigma's power, or is there something more to it? Well, I don't know exactly why, but Kevin very rarely uses the power of his stigma at all. I've heard that the only time he relies on it is when disposing of those he brands heretics. In other words, those whose sins are too great for them to ever be able to walk the path of righteousness ever again. Disposing of? That's so ominous. Let me make sure I got this right. He uses superpower he barely uses out of nowhere, and that caused him to black out because his body wasn't ready for it? That's what I believe is likely the cause. I see. I think I understand well enough now. Are you sure it's fine enough for are you sure it's fine for you to be telling us this? Yes, I'm almost positive Kevin was planning on telling you himself before he fell unconscious. And I believe telling you all of this is necessary in order to ensure your cooperation in the rest of our investigation. Well, if you're sure. Wait, does that mean? If no one has any objections, I'd like to take Kevin's place and lead till he wakes up again. Is that alright with everyone? No problems here. Are you sure you don't want to stay here, though? I would have thought you'd want to stay and look after him. Before he collapsed, Kevin entrusted me with the cue. As such, I believe this is my duty as a squire in his service, so please don't worry about me right now. I'd much rather be helping all of you. Well, if you're sure. I personally see no reason to say no. The remaining members will be sure to look after Kevin. You won't have to worry about a thing, okay? Thank you. I appreciate that. What's wrong, Estelle? Well, so, Reese, I've got a favor I want to ask if you don't mind. Would you mind if I came with you when you head out to explore? No! I had a party planned out in my head. Dang it. Is there any specific reason? I have to think of a new party formation then. Estelle. Well, it's just I've only returned to the world of the living, right? I feel like I want to go and see what's going on for myself. And I mean, I am a bracer, so I doubt I'll get in your way or anything. So, would you mind? Not in the least. I'd love it if you'd accompanied me. Thanks. Sorry for up and deciding that on my own, Joshua. Sorry for what? If that's what you want to do, then you won't hear any complaints from me. We'll be counting on you to do a good job backing Reese up. You know it. Alright. So, last time Joshua was forced to be in. And now this time it's Estelle. I guess this game is always, you're gonna always have 2 permanent party members. Just like how the first like 3 chapters was Kevin and Reese all the way through. But yeah, speaking of Joshua, let's put Joshua and Chloe. And that's what our formation will be. I wonder what Estelle's support would be like. Okay, we already have Olivia still there. Let me go ahead and... Oh wait, what level is my Reese? 107. She got to catch up. Hey, look at this. This is Estelle's new character portrait. There you go. Nice to see that. She still has the same crafts. Okay, so... Oh, we can't drink from the fountain. Okay. Then... I believe we're ready to go to the moon door. So let's just get this door out of the way. Dun, 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 dun. Bring to me the girl who shines like the sun, and may the boy who cherishes that light be at her side. Only then shall the door open. Open the door. And in we go. I'm still wondering why was it that Tita only had to do the fight before we actually started these memory fragments. I thought it was gonna be like Moon Door only fights, but like no, it wasn't the case at all. It was just the Tita's door. I shall grant you a memory fragment and my blessing. My blessing. It's her practicing. Or is it Joshua? It's definitely Estelle, I think. The first week. This doesn't sound very good. As awful as that sounds. Well, hello there. There's no need to be so afraid. I am but a humble magician. I will heal your broken heart for you. Provided, of course, I am compensated. Or maybe it is Joshua. Joshua, are you okay? We haven't seen these character portraits in a long time. Jesus, the very beginning of Trails 1. Oh, your temperature's gone up again. Stay still. Where's a towel? Where's a towel? Wait a sec, okay? I'll be right back with some water. I got my water right here next to me. Karin, I'm... All I could hear in my head during those days were the same words repeating endlessly like a broken record. Yet somehow I had no idea who was saying them. All I knew was that... Huh? I can't find him anywhere. He's supposed to be hurt and resting, not out wandering around. Joshua? Where the heck are you? Joshua! The little tiny character sprites. Oh, there you are. What are you doing out here? You've got to start taking it easy. Why? I'm fine. Are you sure? Is your fever gone? It was just a temporary one as a result of my injuries. My temperature went back down this morning. I'm fine now. Really? Whew! Yay! That's good. You were moaning and moaning over... you were moaning over and over in your sleep. I was worried about you. Did I say anything? Huh? Forget I asked. So, if you're feeling better, do you want to play together? Must have been pretty boring to sleep all the time. I know it's boring for me when I'm stuck in bed with a fever. I hate not having anything to do. Oh, but you probably shouldn't be running around with your foot all messed up. I guess tag and kick the can won't work. If you want to play, play by yourself. Just stay away from me. Because it's probably going to get dangerous here soon. It is? I'm grateful to you for taking care of me. Pass that on to Cassius Bright. No gloomy faces allowed. When you're feeling down, the best thing to do is to do something you enjoy. That'll pick you right up. Wait here, okay? I'll bring you stuff you really like. Pinky swear. There still doesn't seem to be any signs of that anyone is going to come after me. But it's bound to happen eventually. I've got 2 or 3 days at most before they find this place. 2 or 3 days. Joshua! Here you go. A present from me. So cheer up, okay? Estelle proudly presented Joshua with a couple of roly-polies. What is she doing? Aren't they cute? They curl up if you poke them. I'm fine. Thanks. What? How come? They're so cute. Because I don't. Also, stop coming over here. Stay away from me. So, you want another kind of bug, huh? That wasn't what I was trying to say. Hold on, I know lots of bugs. I did not know what a roly-poly is. I'm sorry. But it's a bug, so she's out there picking bugs. Ugh. Ugh. How about this? It's a dragonfly. Oh my god, that's so terrifying. I don't want any of those either. Okay, how about this? You've got to like these. Behold, a Malgan monitor lizard. What? You're one tough cookie. Look, this isn't about what I like. I don't want any kind of bug or lizard or anything you have to offer me. Ugh. This one's my favorite too. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? I'm feeling more and more like there's something I'm missing here. Sit down for a minute, Joshua. I've got a serious question to ask. Joshua is sitting. I'm already sitting. What kind of bugs do you like? Big ones? Pretty ones? Ones with lots of legs? Ones with long feelers? Ones with shells? Wings? Webbed feet? I don't want any bugs at all. What? I'm gonna have to pull out all the stops. I need something so surprising you'll change your mind. Don't move a muscle. I'll find something. I will. She sure likes bugs, doesn't she? Is that gonna be our goal? Just to find bugs for Joshua? Try to perk him up? Ah, he ran away. He had a real funny face, too. No, I can't let this get me down. Now with how sad Joshua looks now, he's in so much pain, and he can't move around or do anything fun either, which means I gotta go find the ultimate bug to cheer him up. Oh, it's back! You get back here! It's so quiet here. Even after all I've been through, this is the first time I've been in a situation like this. Joshua! Hiya! Look at this one's face! How many times do I have to tell you, I don't want any bugs before it gets through? Are you even listening? Look though, I hereby name this the Human Moth because the pattern on its wings looks like a human face. What the heck? I knew this would surprise you. Except it didn't. I knew my efforts would pay off big time. Next time I'm gonna bring back something even more awesome. She's so awesome. But the bugs part is disgusting. She's so obnoxious. Ah! Oh, great. She's back. Joshua! Geronimo! Hey! Gosh, that's so scary. I would have ran inside the building. You're gonna drown in there. Huh. What was that for? What was what for? I'm gonna splash you. Ugh. Ah, the water feels so nice. Oh, I know. Wanna go fishing? Playing in the water's fun, but real fishing's even more fun. Let's go catch today's lunch. Come on, Joshua. We're getting out. You'll catch a cold if you stay in those wet clothes for too long. Yay! Caught a big one. This one's for you, Joshua. You don't need to catch anything for me. Now I'm gonna catch one for me. If I don't catch anything, I'll have to go without lunch, and that would suck. She doesn't listen to a word anyone says to her, does she? Oh, I got a bite! Ha! Oh, it's a dace. And it's tiny. Daddy's getting this one. He's probably just spent the day messing around instead of working anyways. He doesn't deserve a cool fish. What? Okay, next one I catch is definitely mine. Hi-ho! She doesn't know anything about Cassie's Sprite. So he tells his daughter nothing about what he does. It fits his profile, I suppose. Ah, it got away. The next one's not gonna be so lucky, though. Ah, a tug. Okay, maybe not. Hmm? No, it's nothing. What? Was it always so bright? The greenery's hurting my eyes. Gotcha. This one's gonna be huge. Come to me, lunchy fishy. Lunchy fishy. What the heck? It's a baby. The second week. Do you think she's okay? She didn't come over to the shop yesterday either. So listen, Tio. Were these the Purzel Farm girls? I don't remember. Tio, the name Tio sounds familiar, like from the Purzel Farm. But I really didn't pay attention to the names, and we don't really go there too much, so it's hard to memorize the names of those people. But I think it's Purzel Farm. At least Tio is from the Purzel Farm. I still think you're worried about nothing. Estelle's okay. She always does whatever she wants when she wants. But she used to come over to play every day. Estelle! It's Alyssa! Estelle! Come outside! You don't think she's been abducted, do you? I think I'd buy she got attacked by monsters in the woods and ended up experiencing a slow, drawn-out death more than that. That sounds like the way she'd go. That's so gross. That's what she gets for going into the woods all the time to play. Oh no, poor Estelle. You do know I'm joking, right? Come on out, Estelle. Alyssa's gonna cry if you don't. If you're looking for Estelle, she's out at the moment. You're a boy. Huh? Who are you? Yeah. Joshua, I caught something amazing. Huh? What are you doing here? Estelle, where have you been all this time? I was so worried about you. Who's this boy anyway? Someone you know? We've been trying to talk to him for ages, but he won't tell us anything. Keeps telling us everything we asked is none of our business. Estelle, are these your friends? Yeah, they are. It seems they're not lying about that part then. They don't seem to have undergone any kind of training either, and their guard is virtually non-existent. I figured it's about time Dave found me, but it doesn't look like these two have anything to do with them. He's barely talked ever since we got here. I've never seen him around Relent before. How do you even know him? Oh, 'cause Daddy gave him to me as a present. He's my... Funny way of putting it. He's my new little brother. He is? Wow. I sure wouldn't have guessed that. Neither would I, because it doesn't make any sense. That's not how about getting a little brother works. But it's true. Right, Joshua? No, it isn't. Hey, wait a minute. Listen, young man. Listen to what your older sister tells you. As if someone like you could be my older sister. Huh? Why? I'm not here to be friends with you. The only reason I'm here at all is that things just worked out that way. That was what Cassius Bright said, wasn't it? Oh, and one more thing. Can you stop bringing me bugs? I don't know about what your obsession is with them, but being too much of a meddler is just gonna end up with you getting hurt. Ha! Ow! Take that. And that. Ow. Ow! In this house, I'm the older one. That means you have to listen to what I say. Ow. Okay. Okay, Joshua. Answer. Go on. Answer. No. Excuse me? Well, those two sure are getting along well. So it seems. You two can shut up any time. Got you. I win. From today until forever, I'm your big sister. No backsies allowed. This young Estelle is so adorable. I swear, why does she still do this every single night? I wish she'd mind her own business. Joshua. Determined to sleep outside again, Not a fan of sleeping in the same room as Estelle, I take it? She's way too much of a meddler. She's also completely clueless. She's got no idea how much danger she's willingly exposing herself to. Why don't you tell her, Cassius Bright? She has a right to know. Why do you stand by and say nothing? The room next to Estelle's has been used as a storage room for a while now, but it could be still converted into a bedroom if need be. It might actually be perfect for you. I haven't been in there in a while, but I think there might even already be a bed in there. I'm fine as I am. I don't need a room. I'll give you that Estelle loves to poke her nose into anything and everything that catches her interest, and I can see how from your perspective, that makes her look like a simple-minded, clueless child. But that's where you're mistaken. It's not her who's clueless, it's you. Estelle knows exactly what she wants out of life and what she has to do to get it. Those things are a part of what makes her who she is. Although I can't deny that I was hoping to raise her a little more of a, well, ordinary girl than she's grown up to be. Still, compare that to you, Joshua, you don't have a clue what you want anymore. You don't know what you should be doing. Which of you is really in the right here? There's Just so we're clear, whatever you decide to do, I have no intention of indulging you. I'm not going to tell you to leave, but I'm not going to tell you to stay either. What you want to do, where you want to go, who you want to become, those are all things for you to decide, and you alone. No one can make that decision for you, and no one knows what kind of decision you will make. Only you. Just what do I want? Several weeks later, several peaceful weeks passed. Joshua's injuries continued to heal, and it wasn't long before he was able to walk with ease again. Estelle was jumping for joy at this fact, using it as an excuse to drag him out to play with her at every possible opportunity. For him, however, it meant more than deciding what game to play next. He had to decide what course of action he was to take. The time for him to make his choice was drawing near. Oh, we're going to the Perzel farm. We'll find out if Alyssa was there too. I know Teal was from the Perzel farm. I don't remember if Alyssa was there too. South Perzel farm. Perzel? That's the short-haired girl's last name, right? Uh-huh. This is where Teal lives. Yep, I knew it. But it was not Alyssa. I thought so. Guess what, though? Her mom had twins. As if I needed to guess anything. You wouldn't shut up about it when you first heard the news. You've also been to see them over and over as it is. Are they still exciting enough to want to keep visiting? Oh, we're not here to visit them today. We're here to help at the farm. Right now it's harvesting time, but Miss Hannah's kind of stuck with the babies, so they need some help. And when Alyssa told me about it, I wanted that to help to be me. Well, it's nice of you to offer, but why do I have to come too? Because I said so. No complaining. Let's go! This is part of your rear hillbilly process. I told you, it's rehabilitation. Rear hillbilly. Estelle! Oh, Joshua came too. Now I'm confused. Does Alyssa live here too? I bet you dragged them along by force, didn't you? Hey, we've come to help. Well, music to my ears. Thanks so much for coming over. You did an awful lot for us while Hannah was pregnant as it was. Ah, that was nothing. Piece of cake for me. Haha, you're a force to be reckoned with, Estelle. Oh, but who is... He's Estelle's new little brother. You know about him. I told you before, his name's Joshua. Oh, that does ring a bell. The one who had a big fight with her at some point? Mrs. Perzel. Hello, Mrs. Perzel. Why, hello to you too. I'm so sorry to make you two help out again. You've been helping so much as it is. If I could get right back to work, I would, but... Easy now. You need to rest for a while longer before we can start even thinking about that. Why? I was back to work in no time after Teal was born. I just put her on my back and got right to work again. Really? How am I supposed to know? I was a baby. Sticking twins on my back is probably pushing it, though. Oh, who's our black-haired friend? That's Joshua. Teal told us about him a while ago. Right. Estelle's younger brother? I remember. Why, isn't he adorable? Have you come to help us too? Sorry if it's not much fun. Wait, is that a bandage I see? Uh-oh, you're right. Didn't even notice till you pointed it out. My injuries are more or less healed. They won't have any effect on my ability to work. But more or less healed means they're still healing. We can't ask an injured boy to do all our work for us. You need to sit and rest. Honey, I have the perfect idea. Okay, let me explain the harvesting process. Estelle, Alyssa, Tio, you can handle the fields in this area here. Try and start from the fields on the north side. It'll probably be more efficient to split up too. Franz and I will take care of the vegetables in the greenhouses. And as for Joshua, I'll leave taking care of the babies to you. The boy is Will and the girl is Cher. Understood. Well, let's get to work. If you run into any problems or there's something you don't understand, don't be afraid to ask. Okay. He's just in the corner with them with the babies. The past few weeks, there's been no sign at all of that anyone's coming after me. Why not? They must have worked out where I am by now. So am I supposed to take this to mean that they're not interested in me anymore? So they just stole my memories and cast me aside? But still, I still feel like I've lost something really important to me. What is it? Just what have I... Jo... Uh... What have I... Joshua! What? Are you listening, Joshua? Estelle, check this out. Estelle held out a large carrot. Isn't it cool? I harvested this myself. And this eggplant, too. Look, it's so shiny. Uh, what? You do know you scraped your knee, right? Huh? One day you'll learn to think before you leap, or at least learn to take care of yourself after. Come on, let me take a look at it. Okay. Surprised he even would care to even take a look after Estelle's injury such as that. You would think he would just wouldn't care, or would even like, you know, almost kind of like, kind of be happy about it. Yeah, it sounds awful, but this is kind of like early Joshua, where he's kind of like, he still has like most of his like really like bad side to him, his evil side. So maybe, you know, he might have thought something like that. As awful as that sounds, as like, because he looks super young here. I mean, obviously they're probably just like children. They're not even like teenagers yet. But still, like, even that young, he's literally a killer. So Joshua took out some disinfectant. Ow, that stings. Just endure it. It'll be over soon. I swear, she attracts scratches and scrapes like a magnet. I wonder it's a wonder she hasn't caught tetanus or something. Joshua, you really do love causing people trouble. I never asked you to do anything for me. That just makes you cause people even more trouble. You don't do anything about your injuries or even notice them, and it just makes more work for others. You're a danger to yourself no matter how you look at it. Anyway, Joshua, why do you... Oh, she's cut the back of her hand, too. Eek. Tell me where you're gonna put that stuff before doing it. Joshua finished treating Estelle's wounds. There. I'm done. Try and take a bit more care in the future, unless you want a lot more of that stuff being up... Wah. There you go. Crying babies. Woohoo! Oh no! What can we do? You don't need to do anything. Looking after them is my job. You go back to your own work. But... Gurgle. Wow, they stopped. You sure you're not their mom? I'm not even gonna dignify that with an answer. Just go back to work. You're never gonna finish it if you're not doing anything. Oh, okay. Thanks, Joshua. I did see that she did have something on her knee, so that means it wasn't just like, hey, yeah, you know, here's the text. Put a disinfectant on. Put bandage on. You know, that's it. But there was actually something on her knee there. That was pretty cool. I saw that. I noticed that, like, right at the end, right as she walked away. Thanks. Huh? Whoa. He's so cool. I didn't know he could do that. A handsome boy playing the harmonica beautifully with the setting sun in the background. There's a picture if I ever saw one. Did you know he could play, Estelle? Ugh! He's supposed to be my brother and he never told me at all. He's gonna get a huge lecture later. Oh, Estelle. What are you getting so mad for? Well, hello there. There's no need to be so afraid. I am but a humble magician. I will heal your broken heart for you. Provided, of course, I am compensated. I finally understand. I finally know what I lost. Everything that was important to me. My happy memories. All that made me myself. That was the compensation I gave. All that remains now is a doll. A twisted, broken fragment of who I was. Someone who exists only to destroy what others love. Destroy. That sounded weird. I need to leave. If I stay any longer, I'll end up destroying the happiness of everyone around me. I need to keep things that I care about as far away from me as possible, not close by. I need them to be far, far out of my reach, and I need to do it now before the darkness within me contaminates this place forever. I need to leave before my very existence causes her irreparable harm. The next day. Hey, new song. I can't believe them. Not even a jumbo mantis or double seahorse were enough to get a reaction. You must have a really fancy taste. Okay, today will be the day I impress them. Oh yes, no one can resist the power of the Bug of Legends. Why hello there, Estelle. What are you doing standing around here? Are you off to do some bug catching? I sure am, but today's not gonna be just any bug catching day. Oh, you tell. Today I'm gonna make a special syrup that attracts bugs, and with it I'll be able to catch a super amazing one. Really? That's interesting. But seriously, sweetie, you're 11 now, and a girl. I think you should be starting to dress a bit more like one at your age. But these are comfier and way easier to move around in. Anyways, bye. Estelle? Some things never change. Okay, first I need to get all the ingredients I need to make my super duper syrup. Alyssa should be able to give me some dragon beans, so that's easy. Then there's the fresh milk and fresh eggs. Tio will give me some if I ask nicely, maybe. Let's check Tio. You can't beat Tio's place for fresh ingredients. To the farm! Tio! Hey Estelle, what's up? Wait, forget it. I know just from how you're dressed. Today's bug catching is special though. But first, I need some fresh milk and some fresh eggs. What in heaven's name do you need those for? Don't tell me you've suddenly developed an interest in cooking or something. Well, Estelle explained that explained what she was trying to do. Bug of Legends? Yep, I'm trying to give Joshua the surprise of his life. I'm still not sure I'm following all of this. Let me try again. I guess you're trying to make some kind of aromatic capable of attracting that bug? Probably. Just whatever you do, promise not to get any of it on me, alright? I won't. I don't know if I believe you. Well, here's what you wanted. Estelle received both fresh milk and fresh eggs. Oh, and one more thing before you go, Estelle. If you really see him as your little brother, you should start gradually opening up to him about the past. Try getting him to do the same with you too. Maybe try talking to him about your mom. Yeah, I can do that. It doesn't feel like the kind of thing you need to sit and have a big serious discussion about though. We're always going to be together, so I think you'll get it eventually. Because we're family now. Well, I tried. That's a very you way to look at it, but I mean that in a good way. Thanks, Tio. Next, I need to go see Alyssa. What for? You still need more ingredients? Yep, I need some dragon beans. Oh well, good luck. Zoom! You sure fired up today. Alyssa! Yeah, Alyssa lives over here, not in Perzo. Hi, Estelle. I still can't get over how cool Joshua was yesterday. I want to hear him play the harmonica again. You'll be lucky to get that out of him. He won't even talk now. He hasn't said a word since we heard him playing. What? For real? Yeah. Maybe it was my fault for taking his harmonica without permission and trying to play it too. Oh, you silly thing. Listen, Estelle, Joshua doesn't seem to want to talk about it, but it feels to me like he had some kind of painful experience that's bothering him. So, oh, I know. You do? He's got something serious on his mind. I can tell. Sometimes I'll look at him and he looks like he's really in pain about something, but I don't think I'll be able to help him out with whatever it is, even if I knew. So that's that. I just want to try and cheer him up in my own way for now. Aw, that's really sweet of you. Anyway, give me some dragon beans. What? Like the coffee beans? You're gonna use those for... That's a secret. You're so weird, Estelle. Well, okay, hold on a sec. I'll go get some. Here you go. Alyssa handed Estelle some dragon beans. Whew, that's everything I need. Now all that's left is to put them together and... Miss Walt, here I come. Estelle, what are you planning? I'll show you later. You might pass out from surprise, though. You know what? I think I'm okay with not knowing. Anyway, see you later. Ah, now I wish you told me. Maybe I'll stop by for a little bit. Oh? If it isn't young Estelle, what are you doing here? Oh, hi, Mr. Mayor. Are you thinking of playing in the clock tower again? The repairs on it were finally finished last month. Yeah, I know. The artisans of the town all put their heads together to try and make it as close to the original as possible. They tried to use as many of the original materials as they could too. What do you think? It's almost exactly like it did, doesn't it? I guess. I don't really remember it that well though. No, looking at this clock tower fills me with magical energy. Makes me feel like everyone is in relent. Not like everyone I've ever met is supporting this town and wishing it well. It does? That's why this spot is really important to me. I gotcha. You just wait, Joshua. I'm gonna go catch me the bug of legends. Pardon? Estelle? Full speed ahead. Whatever was that about? Heh, I can smell the scent of my prey. I wonder what the bug she's looking for looks like. What is it? Is it like a bug? I mean, I meant to say a bee. Is it like some weird, disgusting, like eight-legged thing or something? I don't know. A spider? I don't know. Ugh. Somewhere around here should be good. I'm going with this one. It's just screaming. Pick me. La la la. And done. Today's the day Joshua loves bugs. This bug is legendary. He's in for the shock of his life. There's a rhino. Thank you for everything. Ah! That sounded like Estelle. Did something happen to her? Another new song. No, it might not have. It's Estelle. She probably just tripped. But, no. Whatever may or may not have happened to her, it's got nothing to do with me anymore. She's got nothing to do with me anymore. Damn it! This is mine. You can't have it. Go away. Shoot, shoot. Don't come any closer. Are you listening to me? What? Get behind me. An S-Craft? Oh, evil eye. Phew. This is about as much as I can do with my current stamina. They ran away. Joshua? What is wrong with you? Huh? What are you even doing this far in a place this dangerous? Did you even stop to think about what might happen? You're a child. Don't put yourself in unnecessary danger. Why do you never stop to think about before Why do you never stop to think before diving headfirst into anything? For once in your life, try and look before you leap. Otherwise, Joshua, you came just at the right time. That's not funny. If I hadn't... Look at this. Hey, there's the bug of the legendary one. Disgusting. Look, I finally caught one. This is it. That's so adorable. I love this thumbnail. This is gonna be the thumbnail for the video today. This is the bug of legends. What? And this music, oh my gosh. I gotta find this music after the stream is done. It's huge. Isn't it cool? Joshua, if something bad happened to you in the past, but you don't want to talk about it, then I'm not going to force you to. I'll just wait until you're ready to talk about it with me again. Look at her! She's adorable! Till then, I'll be right here by your side, waiting. Aww. I'd break into tears, honestly. Just, if I was Joshua, I'd crack. The other thing I'll do is give you this bug. So cheer up, okay? You're telling me that bug's somehow legendary? Because I don't see what's so impressive about it. What? But it's huge. This is the most awesome bug in the entire world. Nope. Not in the slightest. Grr, you just wait. I will go find a bug that'll amaze you, even if I have to search forever and ever. You just wait right here. You amaze me more than any bug ever will. Because I can't believe how much I've changed because of you. You're such a strange girl. It was then that I made a promise to myself. It was for my own good, and no one else's. The only condition by which I could permit something as unnatural as me to be allowed to live in this peaceful world. Doing so was the most cowardly thing I could have possibly done, but I hope you can forgive me. I was more concerned about that than about continuing to deceive myself. On the final day, this is absolutely definitely my favorite side story thus far. Wow, I can't believe how many people came to see us off. Thanks for coming. It means a lot that you came to be here with us. So as I think you all know, Joshua and I are going to be away from Libro for a while. We'll be traveling around the continent doing our bracer work from the various guilds in the countries we visit. We might be away for quite some time too. Right now we intend to travel across basically the whole continent. But one day we'll be back here to relent. We promise. Yeah, we will. We'll make sure we've grown so much that you won't be able to believe your eyes when we come back too. I still can't believe you decided all of this on your own without ever consulting your loving papa. Oh, didn't they? They did not. That made taking the time off to come see them a real pain, let me tell you. Sorry about that, Dad. We realized we didn't give you much notice with this. It's something we discussed seriously, though. Hopefully you'll be able to believe what we're doing is for the best. As long as you've given serious thought to that, to what you're doing, you have my support. So go out there and do what you want to. I'll always be right here waiting for you. Good to hear. Thanks, Dad. You're both veteran bracers at this point, so I'm sure you don't need much in the way of my advice. Instead, I'll keep this simple. From now on, it'll be up to you to decide what you need to learn and what you need to know. Focus on improving your powers of discernment. That's all I'll say. Be sure to take it to heart. Life as a bracer is very different in other countries compared to how it is here, as I'm sure you're about to find out. But the fundamentals are the same. Just do as we taught you here, and I'm sure you'll be just fine. Thanks. I'm sure all we were taught will come in handy if we ever find ourselves in a bind. Huh? I'm sure you'll be able to handle anything you find yourselves up against. We taught you ourselves, after all. Follow your hearts with your heads held high, and you'll be just fine. That means a lot to us. I can't thank you enough for all you've taught us over the years, and I'm sure it will keep coming in handy for the future, too. For real, we really owe you two. Oh, there's no need to thank me. I've just done what I always can as your big sister. Don't drink or eat anything that seems funny while you're away, Estelle. Make sure you brush your teeth before bed, too, and that you don't get caught up in work so you don't forget to shower. And... Easy now, Stella. I almost said Estelle. She's not a child anymore, you know? She knows how to take care of herself. I hope she can, because if you don't look after yourself, Estelle, I'll be showing up in your dreams. The scary part is I wouldn't put it past you to find a way to do that. But don't worry, that really won't be necessary. I swear. You take good care of her too, Joshua. And remember, there's always a job available for you at my shop if you want it. So come back safely, you hear? I will. Please take care of yourselves while we're away. I don't want you to go, Estelle. You won't forget about me, will you? Hey, there's Alyssa grown up. Come on now, stop crying. Of course I won't. When we've settled in at wherever we end up next, we'll write to you right away, okay? Look after Alyssa while I'm okay, Tio. I will. That's Tio. You make sure not to let Joshua get away while you're out of the country, too, okay? What? Duly noticed. Noted, I mean. You two really have to go? Joshua... Oh, look at that. You've got the twins crying buckets now, too. Hey, it's the little kids! No surprise that this would be hard on them. You have been looking after them since they were babies. Of course they'll miss you. I've got tons of great memories with them to keep me company while we're away, thankfully. It's probably going to be a while before we can see any of you again. But you'll never leave our thoughts, promise. I'm going to miss you. The Bose-bound airliner will be departing shortly. All passengers please aboard the airship at this time. Oh dear, looks like we're out of time. Well then, take care of yourselves. We will. You too, sir. Joshua. Have you made up your mind then? I have. I have. I want to be Joshua Bright after all. I know the name distinction might not be a big deal in the eyes of others, but it is for me. It's part of me for taking the first and most difficult step on this journey. It's part of making choices only I can make for myself. By the time we've come back home, I want to have the strength to proudly declare living the rest of my life alongside you, Estelle, and everyone in Relent. Even after taking that first difficult step, it's not like I can guarantee it'll get any easier. Dang it, I skipped that. Right now, I'm more than happy to go out there and find my own path to walk. If I can do that, I can finally feel like I'm working towards becoming the person I want to be. Very well then. Haha, that's the kind of positive attitude I wanted to see. It suits you. Thanks for the best compliment you possibly could have given me. I swear, what is it with men in our family? What would it kill for the two of you to talk so that the rest of us can understand what you're saying? But whatever, come on Joshua, get on board, or you're gonna be left behind. I'm coming. Well, see you around. Estelle, when you come back here next, I'm gonna be a bracer just like you. Now that's what I wanna see. You don't think I can do it, do you? I'm serious. By the time you get back, I'll be a bracer. I swear. I think I want to become one too. So, don't worry. We'll be back. We promise. I can't wait to work you two to the ground as co-workers. I'll be counting on you to have my back. So don't let us down, okay? I won't. I remember in Trails in the Sky 1, the very, very beginning of the entire game. I think it was Luke. I could be wrong. It's been a while, but Luke was like always like trash talking Estelle, and obviously Estelle trash talking right back. So pretty nice to see that they finally given Estelle the recognition she deserves, and they're finally being nice, you know? Never forget that there's always a home for you here. No matter how long you're away, that will never change. We won't. Thanks, Dad. We'll see you later. This is the part that takes place after Trails at Sea, by the way. And that's the end of the side story, Departure. Finished. That is the shortest Moon Door side story thus far. We've received actually a quartz fragment, a quartz that I've never seen before, memory with 8,000 Mira. That is definitely for sure my favorite side story. I thoroughly enjoyed that one. And it wasn't as long as some of the other ones. That was like less than an hour. We've been streaming for an hour, but it didn't take an hour, you know? So let's check out this Orbman. Memory. Door locations are shown on the minimap. That's not that great. But anyways, now that we are set with that, let me quickly advertise the stream because it is that 1 hour mark. Alright. Alright. So I'm not really gonna be building Estelle, but she's not gonna be in like an end game team I would make. It would definitely be Kevin, Reese, Joshua, Chloe. So, and I think what she came with honestly is a pretty good start. I think it's a pretty good base to leave her at. But why would you have like mine 3 and then have a shield 4? It's fine though. I'm really not that crazy about fixing all this up. She has a bunch of she has like a whole good basis of magic. A very good spread. No AoEs though, besides, oh no, I thought Napalm Breath. Besides the obvious win ones, because they're always AoE. But anyways. Nothing to put on her. This is Kevin's stuff, so her physical strength is definitely better than her arts. Although, yeah, let's just give her the Crimson Eye. Now at this point, her arts is practically better. Her arts attack is practically better. I was just thinking, we already have Reese in the party, which is a physical hitter. We can't make Joshua like any kind of balanced, same with Estelle, we can make them both any kind of build we want, physical or arts. Since Estelle is more like because of her crafts, more based on support. She's more supportive than Joshua, so I'll make Joshua obviously the physical and Estelle being the arts attacker. So if we're gonna go in that route, I'm gonna prevent mute. And yeah, we should be set. I can fix up Reese, that's right. We just got Reese in our party. So let's see, give her EP2. EP2. That's basically Kevin's though. Give her attack 4. Attack 4. It doesn't need anything arts. We don't have to focus this. Um... I would give action. Anything here we don't need, for instance? Yeah, detection, definitely not. I'll give her that. Anything else? HP. Oh, we can't put HP 4 unless we level that up. Well, I can just take this out. Right? Oh yeah, I gotta remove it. Hit is here, so. Oops. Hit. Add on. So we got EP here. This is just a quick until we get to the next shop, and then which is about to be in a little bit. Just something to put on for now. I don't really. Just something on Reese just for now. Just for now. Wait, do I have another better move? A better move? No, not yet. Maybe in the shop. Anyways. Now that we finished that side story, let's save there. And let's proceed. No, I did not mean to go to Grimzel. I did not mean to go to Grimzel. I meant to go to La Losa Lodge. What level was Estelle, by the way? 113? Okay. That means Reese is she's basically the only one that's gotta catch up in level. Whoa. I thought I was ready after you guys told me what happened, but seeing the place you once trained at like this is weird. So this warp thingy here is going to take us to the next plane? That's right. The next should be the 5th. Presumably the first of the more advanced game boards the Lord of Phantasma mentioned. We're going to be in for a really tough ride, aren't we? But hey, we've come through plenty of those just fine. We can knock this one out too. I certainly hope so. Something wrong? No, but I do have a question. Why did you specifically put your name forward to accompany me? Huh? Is it really that big of a deal? I can't think of any specific reason you could have to offer to support me. And yet, when making your request, your eyes were filled with determination and resolve, so it wasn't something you did on a whim. You don't mind my inquiry, do you? Nope, it wasn't on a whim, though. You're right about that. It's just that I don't have some big special reason for doing it either. I guess I just wanted to give something back. What do you mean? Well, like Kevin did a lot for me back during all that trouble in Liberal, he bailed me out of trouble more times than I can count, and he helped Joshua deal with what was burdening him too. Now he's in trouble just like we were, so it's this thing where I found myself wondering whether there was anything I could do to help. Coming and backing you up was the best way I could do that. Estelle, I am still not sure that I understand. I understand that you feel indebted to Kevin, but how does helping me go towards repaying that? Isn't that obvious? You're super important to him, aren't you? What? I'm not implying you're going out or anything. Just from all I heard and seen since getting here, it seems like you basically view each other as family. I'm not wrong, right? No, you're right. Before all of this started, we hadn't met for almost 5 whole years. The only reason we met again at all was because of work. I'm not sure there's any bond between the two of us at all anymore. Yeah, I'm not buying that one. What's so funny? Connections between people deepen over time to become bonds, and once such bonds have formed, they can never be broken. However far apart those people may be, no matter where life may take them, those bonds will always exist in some way. Not my words, by the way. They're just something some old guy I know said to me a while back, and I happen to agree with him. Kevin was happy to entrust everything to you without a second thought, right? You were talking like you knew what he was thinking earlier too, about how he was going to tell us about his stigma. That's proof enough there's still a strong bond between you. I wish I could be so confident. Still, I can understand why you wanted to come with me now. I appreciate it too. Thank you, Estelle. You're very welcome. I do have one more question though. It's something more of a personal one, however. Like what? I'll answer it if I can. This is a good chance to get to know each other. Alright, forgive me if this sounds blunt, but do people often tell you that you're too soft for your own good? What? What are you laughing for? I think I have my answer. At least let me answer before making up your mind. Screw it. Let's get going. Right behind you. Well, here we go. A new area. Is this another new familiar location, or is this some place completely new? I'm gonna go with new. Especially if the place looks like this. Where are we now? It seems to be another enclosed dimensional space. Yeah, definitely someplace new. There's already a door right there. Luminous Labyrinth. Okay. It's like a giant labyrinth of marble in a rift between dimensions. Or at least that's how it appears. Yeah, this will be a blast to go through. We're gonna need to put our backs into this one. Indeed. And quite immediately, too. Huh? What? Careful, everyone. Here's our new enemies. These are dream spiders. They're foul beasts that devour people's dreams and replace them with nightmares. Oh, this plane's off to an awesome start. Oh, whatever. Let's kick some devil butt. Already confused. Alright. I'm gonna put some confused accessories on. Alright. Oh yeah, I made her arts dependent. I should have oh wait, I don't want to really want to use our slots. I mean our EP on or Sepif, I mean, on opening up EP slots actually on a character I might not use. Did we do space? Yeah, all of them are. So dark matter. I don't think she's gonna one-shot it, so I'll back that up. Oh gosh, I forgot Chloe's confused. And now sleeping. Take the confuse off. Oh, I can take confuse and sleep off at the same time. Let Reese do it, actually. I wish I could evil eye here. It's okay. That one's gone. Which one was the one that takes... Yeah, this one. Smelling salts. Dark matter. I heard dark matter hit 5k. Oh, dang. Breeze is confused. But that's like the person... That's the least I'm concerned about right now. $6.5k. So strong. She died. Jesus. Actually, called allies. That one's done for. She's not gonna be able to throw an arts out in time, so I wanted to finish at least one of them off, but ah well. There you go.
Well, that takes care of that.
That's a lot of XP for Reese. She is very quote unquote kind of low level. Funny, 107 to 113 is kind of low level, but luckily this game has a really nice XP growth when characters are lower leveled. I think that was the last of them. Phew. I'm bushed. So were those the kind of devils you were talking about back in the garden? More specifically, it's a subspecies of devils known as dream devils. They're said to specialize in attacking the mind, and I think we've confirmed that to be perfectly accurate. We're gonna need to put more than our backs at this rate. How about we double check our equipment one last time before we head on? Definitely. That certainly sounds wise. There's no such thing as being too cautious. Right off the bat, I agree 100%. Hey, she still has the stuff I left her. Oh, I don't have anything for preventing confuse. How much money do we have? 20,000. Hey, oh no, whoops. I did not mean to go, I wanted to touch the monument. First of all, restore HP and EP. Then, let's shop. Okay. Before we buy any weaponry, there's really no... Hold on, let's go back to the Hermit's Garden. Maybe there's a confused accessory that I can buy there? Yes. They're 1,000. We'll buy 4 of these. Alright, so Reese, I'll take off Black Bangle. And we'll put the Lily necklace on. Prevent Mute, no. Actually, we're gonna go with the Confuse. Joshua has some amazing stuff on. I don't really want to take these off. Sucks. That really sucks. I don't want to take any of this off. But for the time being, I will, because Confuse is so annoying. I'll only be taking them off just for, you know, this area, so it's not like they're, you know, it's not like I'm selling them. As soon as we're done with this area, I'll put them right back on. Alright, so, with that being said, we can they did not cost as much money as I expected the accessories to cost, so now let's go and buy some stuff. First of all, 100% definitely gotta buy a weapon for Reese. She is low level and she does not have the strength and everything like everyone else does, so that'll be helpful. And same with Estelle. So there we go. Them two, both of them get a boost. Holy crap, this boosts Reese a massive amount. We'll buy this for Reese. Reese really needs the help. So, from 300 defense to 800, she definitely needed this. And from the weapon she has, which is Strength 500, Range 3, Arts Attack 50, to losing the Arts Attack 50, also losing the 1 extra range, but she does gain that 300 extra damage boost, which is kind of... I'll take the sacrifices. And Estelle, from having this linear grip weapon, 500 strength range 2 to 800. So that's a 300 boost with the same range. And then we'll sell the old weapon, sell her weapon, sell the old armor there, and yeah, we're not gonna be able to get anything else. So for now, we can hold on. Yeah, we're gonna hold on for now. Let's go look at the quartz real fast. Hey, we can buy the some of the 5s. Holy crap, is that the strength attack 5 I mean? Yes, it is. Woo! Whew! Attack 5. Synthesized ruby gem. Well, all the fire that we got, gone. Don't have the water sepif. Holy crap, we really don't have the water sepif. EP5, this is really good. This is really killing, this would all of this, buying all of this is really gonna kill our 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 Sepif. Dang. All right, well, let's just hold on, cause a lot of the really good ones we can't put on. But for now, Breeze. Did we get? Which one did we get again? It was Ruby Gem. Yeah. Let me see if I can open up something to get her to having a 5-piece like this. One of these. Yeah. So, Breeze, you can take this Ruby Gem. So now she gets attack 5. Next time we'll put the next one on Joshua, but Joshua, at least for the time being, can get strength. I mean attack 4. That's nice. I gotta fix up Joshua. I haven't really touched on Reese or Joshua just yet. I've been working on Chloe and Kevin the entire time. But we're gonna have to soon, especially starting now, since I think we got Chloe kind of worked up kind of nicely, except for that HP 5. And yeah, we'll start working on all that. Okay, so I should have checked to see if she's still an arts attacker. First, let's hit something physically. 2.2 cake. That's actually pretty good damage. Let's finish it off. 1.9. She's hitting harder than Joshua. Reese, how about you? 2.1. Woo! We gotta buy the new weaponry in there for everyone else as well. Finish that off. Should have attacked that one with Joshua, actually. Reese levels up again along with Joshua. We're getting a good balance of Sepif in here. That's real nice. We'll go this way because the teleporter was at the bottom left corner. So we'll just go around the other areas and get everything. So for example, in here is EP charge 2. You are next. That's ominous. Get that preemptive. Who's attacking? Oh, Joshua. Ha! 5.8k. Hey, Chloe and Reese again levels up. Okay, down here now. One of these little enemies. Why are we still fighting these enemies? Oh, these actually have more HP to them. They're not weak to anything. Ooh, okay. That's why they're so weak, because they can go into one of the people that we fought. Wait, why am I letting Joshua do that? I forgot, because I haven't played Reese in a while. I don't remember what her crafts were. I do remember one of them being a strength. I mean, an HP 50% heal with a 50% CP, was it? I gotta look again. Wow, she impeded. That doppelganger impeded from all the way out here. All the way out there, I mean.
Well, that takes care of that.
Estelle levels up. And here's the door that we spotted earlier. Star door. All may set foot within this door to lay claim to its rewards. However, you must first overcome a trial. Should this fail to deter you, open the door and step inside. So anyone can go in. You can go in right now. Sure. Star Chamber. Overcome the trial before you, and I shall grant to you a memory fragment and my blessing. So just like with Tita, we had to do a trial. We haven't done one of these in a while. We were talking about this earlier. That's funny. I'm definitely going to... Okay, 14k, 18k. Those guys are just weak to the 4 main elementals. This guy's not weak to anything. I'm going to go in and hit this guy. We'll save the Phantom Raid for that crit coming up I see over there. So what are... So she has an Impede that's a line AoE. She also has what I was talking about, the 50% heal, 50 CP, and revive. Holy crap. That's really dang good. Holy crap, I just realized Joshua was hit by this thingy. It doesn't take away dang it doesn't take away Petrified though. I'm gonna have to use this turn to use this. Okay, we gotta be careful. Okay, I was about to say, where's the morale? Wait one turn. Right there. Hey, it healed us. We got lucky on that one, because it's a 50-50 chance, I believe, for it to, like, do something against us or for us. Phantom Raid! Damn. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh! I might end up using the triplet ice to get that 20 CP. But she's gonna be 5 off. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. I'm gonna... Oh my lord. I'm gonna take this loss. Let's restart this one.
I'm so sorry.
Okay, sadly it doesn't give me an option to go before the door. An accessory here for prevent petrify would have been really nice. I should have also saved before the door. Nothing like I can't catch. Not like I can't catch up. Honestly, I want everyone down here. They don't have much movement. So all of us going down here would be great. What's our S-craft? It's a... Okay. I'm not so worried about the big guy. I just want to get these little guys out. So, like, these are the closest ones to us, so we'll do that. Heavenly Strike. They don't have much movement, but the thing is, they do have a lot of speed. Ugh. They have 7.48k HP. I'm trying to think of what I could do to make this really work. I have ideas. Without having to go to the title screen, you know, get a game over, go to the title screen, put the petrifies on. I'm gonna think of something. I can give... It was 45 CP for the craft of Reese to give the 50 heal, 50 CP revive. It was 45 CP. Which means I can give someone an S-craft if I give her the item to give her 20 CP. The best person to use that on would be Joshua. Man, just being able to use Chloe's turn would be great. Oh man, she doesn't go for a while. If you want to use her effectively for this situation, for a good AoE, she doesn't go for a while. Those four there, okay. I can set this for now. I'm gonna go use a triplet ice on Reese. Reese is gonna use the craft Holy Blessing on Joshua. He's gonna be 10 off. Nice miss, thank you. And thank you for the feints. The best I have for this situation will be Hellgate. You'll hit. We'll be able to do Phantom Raid right after that. That's a Phantom Raid. We got some of them out. I can Hurricane, but what are their HPs? 3.3, 4.8, 4.1. That's not gonna work. I can use a turn to get them to kill Estelle, so that'll waste at least the 2 on the left side's turns. Honestly, I think that's gonna... that's so sad, but that's gonna be the play. That is kind of sad. Oh gosh, your white guy, and that takes too long. I can get Reese to die. I won't kill them though. It'll be close. And I don't know where they're gonna move. I can revive, which will waste 2 of their turns. But that means I cannot... I will not be allowed to. I think this Nova is kind of a must. I'm just gonna have to do that. I have to do it right away. If I'm gonna do that, oh wait, no, because my S-craft is set as Lich Christ, so we'll do that. This is the first time we're saying this, by the way. Yes, that took 3 of them out. 2 of the little guys that are most important, though.
So sorry.
Okay. This just mainly leaves it to Joshua. If I Evil Eye... Gosh, this is so important. I can take that one out. That one may not be taken out. We are gonna have to do it. If they attack Reese, we basically win it. If they don't attack Reese, we lose. And they call the allies. Wow, wow, wow. Alright, fine. I'll go to the title screen. I'll put the accessories on. I will. That's annoying. Let me get the other stuff. There was a red chest here. Feather brooch, what does this do? Various stats up, prevents faint. So basically, this is really good on an art attacker. Crimson Eyes, nice. Chloe, I would like to put it on them, but we don't want to get rid of the confuse. How many of the petrifies do we have at the moment? Please tell me we have at least one. None. That is not good at all. Let me at least get this fight and you know, get what I lost basically. EP charge. Okay, so let's go to the Hermit's Garden real fast. Let's go ahead and fix ourselves up to get ready to challenge that door. Well, first of all, let's see if we can get the drink the fountain. That'd be super helpful if we can. We don't really need it if we're gonna yeah, we can't even take it anyways. I was gonna say we don't really need it if we're gonna put on the petrify. It's not like they do big damage. It's just they petrify you, which obviously is pretty bad. One of the hardest, one of the most strongest status effects in the games, honestly. Probably is the strongest status effect in the game, to be honest. Besides Death Below. I mean in terms of how they work. Not like, oh yeah, their usage, you know, the way they, you know, the rate at which they trigger is so bad, you know, they're actually really not that good. I just mean by the way they work. So just like how we can only buy 2. Uh-oh, we're gonna have to sell something. If I sell a quart. That's right, I could have used the Zerum powder, but I'd rather not use endgame, what I like to call endgame items for stuff like that. I'll sell 3 of these. Oh, 150 mirror. Oh, they're showing me the price if I sold all of them. Oh. The price is on the left. Like 50. Oh. 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 Huh. Oh. That's quite a... not good. Honestly, I'm going to sell the 2 defense 4s. I don't really like the defense 4s. And in any case, if we really wanted the defense... or something like that, we'll just put... we'll just get the defense 5s, which are literally on the stores right now. So for the time being, let's take off. Let's take this off. Take. Nope. Put that on. Put that on. And there you go. We should be fully off. We should be completely built to take on that door without being completely destroyed. Let's try not to fight the enemies though, because we don't want to just get hit with non-stop confuse. We don't want to get confused for days. Yep. We've read all this before. Get me in here. Alright. Alright. Should be a lot more manageable. Put that morale up. Let's wait till we get that crit. Should've you probably used it earlier when he was walking. Before he walked up to us, I mean. I'll just use it right here. And then the next one is gonna be Phantom Raid Crit. Already a strong start. Always a strong start when you realize you can get an S-Craft crit. There's another crit coming up. No one has an S-Craft. Go with White Gehenna. We'll set it right. Oh wait, no, she goes instantly. We'll just set it right here then. We can do a Sanctus Nova with her. Not set, so I do gotta wait. If I really needed it though. She could heal herself. Oh no, she can't do it on herself. Okay. Ah, she's so close. I don't think there's a point in that. Is there one that's dying that's coming up? That one I might be able to take out. Maybe. Yeah, the one that's 1,000. Let's hit that one. And we get a nice little S-Craft, and we can hit everyone with another Heavenly Strike. These guys do kind of hit hard, actually. I'm just trying to hit AoEs at this point. Right here. Just for the sake that she lives, Reese, let's give you this heal. You missed? I got him for you. And this should be it. She crits this and it's over. Yeah, we did it. Alright, and with that, we got an insane amount of space Sepif. And Reese levels up. You have overcome the trial. Thus I shall grant to you a memory fragment and my blessing. Alright. Orbments are devices that use the orbital energy contained within septium to cause a variety of useful effects. It has only been a little over half a century since they were first invented, but even in such a short time, they have already revolutionized the world as we know it. From daily necessities such as lighting and heating, tanks and other similar weapons used to defend our nations, orbments are just about used in every facet of our lives. In fact, it's now hard to imagine life without them. So much of what we take for granted in life now involves them in some way. Basically, they're kind of like our form of electricity. Instead of that, I think that's what I kind of look at orbments, but in a way that they're able to like control it to be able to use for magic, obviously. But then other than that, I feel like orbments are kind of like, you know, electricity. Imagine living without life without electricity nowadays. And it is to proliferate and advance the development of these orbments that we exist. We, the Epstein Foundation. Our foundation was first established in the year 1155 of the Septian calendar, the year after Professor Epstein's passing, and was created by his brilliant-minded disciples in order to honor his wishes. The foundation is based on his home state of Lemon, where it remains in operation to this day. It was rather limited in size and in the beginning, and its attempts to spread orbital technology was initially met with little success. Sensing that the professor's dream would never be realized at the rate they were going, 3 key researchers left Lemon to try and spread the seeds of orbital technology across the continent themselves. One of these was Professor G. Schmidt. The professor, who had gained a fine reputation of his own for his skill in the field of mechanical engineering, went around and visited corporations in various nations to persuade them of the benefits of orbments. The second was Professor L. Hamilton. Mindful of the technological gap between regions, she long believed there was rural and remote areas that needed orbment technology more than any other area. As such, she enlisted the help of the Bracer Guild, which already had a close relationship with the Foundation and formed the mission with the intent of promoting and spreading the technology where applicable. The professor herself also toured the regions with the aim of spreading public awareness and laying foundations for others to build on in the future. The third was Professor A. Russell, now known far and wide as the father of the Orbital Revolution. Professor Russell returned to his home nation of Liberal and continued to work tirelessly to advance orbital technology there, and within a year of returning, he had set up the Zeiss Engineering Factory, now known as Zeiss Central Factory, or ZCF, and created the first orbment to be made outside Lemon State. 3 years later, the reigning king of Liberal at the time, Edgar III, visited the factory to inspect it, and he decided to donate a large amount of money to further its research. With His Majesty's endorsements, orbments began to spread like wildfire throughout the kingdom, bringing such prosperity that the people of other nations were filled with envy. Up until then, most people didn't see orbments in a particularly positive light, but their success in Liberal changed those impressions virtually overnight. One nation after another began to reach to our foundation to share orbment technology, and both our foundation's financial and social standing became that much more secure. In the eyes of the world, the orbital revolution was a sudden, far-reaching transformation, but it was only because of years of reaching out to people and diligent, largely unnoticed research that it was all able to happen at all. Finally, we got a background that's not black. No! Okay, I was about to say. At least we get something to look at while I read, you know, right? The Foundation's activity centers around the following 3 guiding principles. I, carrying out fundamental research on orbments. Oh, 1! That's a 1. 1. Carrying out fundamental research on orbments. 2. Spreading orbital technology and informing the public of its benefits. 3. Contributing to world peace through technology. Now then, let's discuss each of these 3 guiding principles in more depth. Number 1. Carrying out fundamental research on orbments. Foundation's most important mission is, naturally, the improvement and development of orbital technology. The fundamental principle behind how orbments work need no improvements as such, but but their architectures, their internal structures, have been improved upon countless times in the past and will surely continue to be perfected by the curious minds as the years go on. Orbit's architecture concerns the mechanical parts inside them, such as the cogs and screws, and there is still plenty of room for change as this new technology develops. These improvements can reap great rewards, but the research necessary to make them is known to be as lengthy as it is expensive, and as a result, companies who prioritize profit over all else are less inclined to pursue them. That makes our Foundation's research all the more important from a social perspective. Number 2, spreading orbital technology and informing the public of its benefits. 2 other important goals of the Foundation are to spread orbital technology as wide as possible, to educate the public on the correct way to use it. While orbits have become part of the daily lives of who lived in advanced nations and populated urban areas, the reality in remote areas and mountainous regions is very different. To counter this, we have long worked to send missions of engineers and bracers to these regions to try and better the standard of living for these people, and will continue to do so. We also continue to work on other ways to spread awareness of orbital technology, such as working closely with the Epstein Church to have it added as the curriculum of Sunday school classes. Number 3, contributing to world peace through technology. It is to pursue this noble yet extremely difficult goal that the Foundation has had a close relationship with the Bracer Guild ever since its initial founding. The Guild was established as an international peacekeeping organization and can mediate on conflicts between nations from a neutral point of view, making it essential to the stability to our world as it stands. The Epstein Foundation continues to back them up fully in their cause, both with financial aid and using the fact that the Lemon State is the only place where tactical orbments are produced to provide them with equipment. Just as well, this relationship also provides ideal feedback toward tweaking the quality of tactical orbments as they are used in combat too. Every machine and every invention goes through a long, grueling process behind the scenes before eventually reaching its finished, refined form, and tactical orbments are no exception. Then, in S1190, our Foundation unveiled the Orbital Network project, which will be implemented in partnership with ZCF. Said project aims to join all of Zemoria together with a single united communication network, but our hope is that it will do much more than that. Our hope is that it will help realize a peaceful world through communication. Sadly, Orbit's relationship with peace as a concept has somewhat become complicated. Are they aiding in its realization, or are they doing the exact opposite? Professor Epstein expressed his hopes that their ability to realize the limitless looping of energy will be able to bring lasting peace to the world. Instead, recent years have thoroughly betrayed those hopes, and the post-revolution world has been a chaotic one indeed. The conflict between Liberal and Erebonian, for one, made significant use of orbital weaponry, airships included. It seems beyond a doubt that orbital weaponry will continue to become more and more advanced, making a war even more tragic than ever. In the face of all of this, how should we go about trying to create a peaceful world? We believe that the best way to do this is to rely on the power of communication and a means to do so with people of different nationalities and races. These people can move easily, interact, and easily deepen their understanding of one another. Perhaps that will allow us to create the world that we so easily desire. In the end, one thing is for certain, our challenges to try and realize Professor Epstein's ideals are only just beginning. Well, that was a short side story, and I'm grateful for it, because if it went on for like 30 or 40 minutes of just book reading, Received in January number 2, and 7,000 Mero. Thank you for being short. Oh, goodness. Anyways, the new orbment that we got is in January number 2, which receives a small amount of EP while walking and in battle. Not that great, but it does offer good fire, water, and time Sepith. And what I'm going to do now is, before I forget, take off the Petrify and put back the Confuse. Okay. And with that, go back to the Hermit Garden. Just to restore. We could have done it there, but honestly, I'll just do it here. And save. Oh my gosh. I did not expect the walking pattern to reach over there. Oh my gosh.
That's that. Let's move out.
Oh yeah, so I do want to see something. Estelle, your physical strength is 17k compared to your 12k art attack. I did remember saying that I did want to test them. So we got a preemptive against this force. I'm not gonna be fast enough to throw this. You got a lighter. What does that do? I think it just does like prevent one thing. Freeze, okay. Someone used to keep his magazine stashed in here. Stash in here. Now we can go to the next area of this section. Oh, and also, once again, because we are at the 2-hour mark, let me just do it really, really fast. Secondary advertising of the stream. I couldn't remember the word. Which one of these guys, do they all do the same thing? I hope not. That'd be terrible. Can cause trouble and petrify. They all do it. And they're hard to hit. So that's why we're missing so much. And they have a lot of physical resistance. Okay. Oh, yes, for sure. Absolutely. We gotta be careful. Oh. Those guys are priority number 1 every time we see them. Every time. Dang, I should have attacked the other one, so that way I didn't have to face this doppelganger. Already found the... Oh wait, no, we're going backwards. Did we go to the top already? I don't think so. No, we didn't. This is the right way. Let me get this chest real quick, which gives 200 of every single sepith. There was once an heir to a kingdom who allowed everyone a piece of meat from a boar and up of wine, provided, of course, they found the quay to his secret cellar underground. Finding it was no mean feat. I had to slow down and read that one.
Oh, pitiful souls, may you rest in...
Yeah, this is the way to go. Let's go the other way. I forget I can run. Alright, so let's test out Estelle's damage here. On a spider, she typically does like 2.2k. I want to say 2.2k. 5k. They're weak to it though, so I guess that's not fair. Joshua learns Supreme Cloak and Dagger. They're weak to it, so that doesn't really matter. That doesn't really, it's not too fair. I should have did something else. I should have thought about that. Ugetsu Zanshin. This looks like a sword. I don't use anyone with a sword. Not a normal sword. Here's some funky music playing from within the chest, but you do not see any instruments. Alright, other way now. Okay. They are... Let's use napalm breath. This is a good test. Let's let her attack that. $3.5K. That's pretty strong right there. I still think we might need to continue doing art. Alright, there's a teleport. There's a chest. Phantom S. I don't use anyone with a gun. Pry into my chest. Here's a monument. One right here. We did clear the things, so we could buy something. I would like to get that, but I don't have the opportunity to do so at the moment unless I sell something. Okay, there's multiple teleporters. Okay, that's the end. That's the end of this place. Okay. We'll take this teleport first. And let's see, over here we go straight to another teleporter. I turned around last second. Ooh, that did kind of a lot of damage there. Oh gosh, it caused faints. She died. Thank you. Thank you. It resists it. No. No! I'm doing this. I'm sorry, I'm doing it. Dang, she takes too long. I should not have done that. It has physical resistance. And of course it does a vanish. Vanish is so unfair. This enemy is so unfair. No EP, and what am I gonna do here?
We're good to go.
What? It's gonna kill her. I did that whole. Oh gosh! Oh gosh! Oh gosh! That was awful! I gotta regain our... Gosh. Let's go back. Go to the monument, rest up. Those guys are rough. Oh my gosh. We gotta regain our CP for both Chloe and Reese. The ceiling stone? Found the ceiling stone. Another stone? Wow, that thing sure is pretty. Is it some kind of septium? No, it's what's known as a ceiling stone. You were inside one just like this when we found you. I was? Whoops. Whew! I was drinking water and the water didn't go down well. I was? Are we gonna find someone in this one too? Without a doubt. You wouldn't happen to have any inkling as to who could it be, would you? Honestly, if it's not someone like Karna, Kurt, Grant, maybe Richard, then I have no idea who could it be. I don't think we're gonna get Cassius, our dad, to ever be playable, personally. I don't think Sid would be playable either. So there's 3 areas left, and if we're gonna go by what I think, it's gonna be Grant, Karna, and Kurt. Maybe. I'm surprised. I'm really genuinely surprised at what this might be. Let me think. It'd be nice if it was Dad, but I doubt we'd get that lucky. Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah. It sounds as though there are a number of possibilities, and the fastest way to find out which one rings true is to take this back to the garden. And let's go. Let's go indeed. Indeed. Actually, yeah, let's just do this first. If it's not one of those 3, I'm gonna be surprised. What? That looks like... It couldn't be. Could it? You've got to be kidding me. It's Richard! Woo! Yes, 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 yes. Guys, I love Richard. And I've wanted him playable since the very beginning. He fights with a yai stance. Yaido. I love that stuff. Ugh, a stun grenade. A stun grenade? I mean, that's how I should say it. A stun grenade? Who goes there? Speak your name. What? I sure didn't see this coming. I presume you're all familiar with this man? All I can tell by the uniform is that he's from the Royal Army. Yes, we certainly are. I'm not sure what's going on here. Estelle? Joshua? And is that you, Your Highness? Yes, it is. Good to see you again, Richard. I feel the same. The pleasure is all mine, Your Highness. I'm delighted to see you all well and in good health. There's no need to stare at the floor when you're talking to me, you know. How have you been? Thanks to Her Majesty's extraordinary kindness, I've been doing very well. I hope you'll forgive me for asking. I'm afraid I don't quite understand the situation I found myself in. Would it be any trouble to request a brief explanation as to where we are or where we stand? It would probably be easier if I handled that. I don't believe we've met. Allow me to reintroduce myself. I'm Reese Argent, a squire affiliated with the Gralsritter. The Gralsritter? I see. It sounds as though the situation is even more abnormal than I thought. I suppose I should introduce myself as well. My name is Alan Richard. I was once a colonel in the Royal Army's Intelligence Division, as well as a traitor who attempted to instigate the coup d'etat. At present, however, I run the research agency R&A Research. Thank you. I think I have a solid grasp now. I wish I knew what else to say. What do you mean? As in, like, you're having trouble believing all of what we just told you? Well, part of me feels that way, yes, but that's not really it. The greatest doubt in my mind is simply, why me? Huh? I look at everyone here and I see comrades who know how to fight alongside one another, to turn even the darkest of odds in their favor. What if this turn of events was the will of the goddess or someone else's? I can't rightly say. But from where I'm standing, you've already formed the perfect team for overcoming the obstacles before you. I guess so. I sure as hell don't want to work with her, though. I don't want her stupid rubbing off on me. Oh, you're gonna feel really stupid after I thwack your brains to mush. Not now, you two. If I may, I find it hard to understand how I, of all people, came to be here. Far from working together well with all of you, I'm a criminal who threatened both your lives and the safety of the nation in which we thrive. I can't help but feel my being here is a mistake of some kind. Still, you have helped us before, though. Like during the attack on Grand Cell, remember? You came to everyone's aid then. Yeah. That could have been really bad if you and your men hadn't shown up to help when you did. Haha, you're right. Then there was the fact that you assumed responsibility for defending the city while all of us escorted Chloe to Haken Gate. Yeah, you might have done some bad stuff in the past, but you're underselling yourself by saying you've never helped us before. Be as that may be. My good man, it's not as though you're the only one here who's performed terrible deeds. Use the occasion Joshua mentioned. While you valiantly defended Grand Cell, I was at Haken Gate threatening Liberal's safety. And yet here I am fighting alongside my friends without a care in the world. The best thing to do here, in my personal opinion, is to relax. I'm not sure boasting about not having a care in the world is something you should be doing. I have a different perspective on those events, Your Highness. You were only threatening Liberal on the surface. You had no intention of actually doing anything. On the contrary, you were trying to protect it. The same can't be said for me. A conspiracy was of my own doing. Okay, but what about me? We were being used by you guys. Yeah, but that doesn't change the fact that we were a bunch of sky bandits who even hijacked an airship. But Her Majesty was gracious enough to give us another chance at life, and we're trying to make the most of it by running our new company. I don't think our positions are all that different, honestly. Well, you might have done things that you regret, but it's not the past that determines who you are, it's what you choose to do now. Exactly. It'd be a huge help if we had someone as baller as you fighting with us. Annalise. So please, we could really use your help. Are you sure, Annalise? Huh? You guys know each other? How did that happen? Oh, I went to visit your dad for something a while back, so that's when we met. Huh. Really? After all we've heard, I see no reason to refuse your company. If anything, we're eager to welcome you back to our group with open... We're eager to welcome you to our group with open arms, myself included. You could consider it aid given to the Gralsrudder if that would make you less adverse to the idea. What do you say? Very well, you have my support. Woohoo! I'm so glad you're with us. Thank you. Haha, I only hope I can meet your expectations. Incidentally, there is one thing I would like to confirm first. What would that be? You said that you believe everyone to have been surrounded by that white light and sent here by the roughly at the same time? When that happened, were you all wearing the same clothes that you are now? What kind of question is that? Now that you mention it, how come you're wearing your military uniform? I was under the impression that you left your armed forces. That's right. Now the question makes sense. You were wearing something different when you were sent here, weren't you? I was. Currently, I work out of an office in Rouen City, and since beginning work there, I have never once willingly worn my old uniform. When I was surrounded by that light, I was wearing a shirt and a pair of slacks as I normally do. And yet somehow I find myself here in uniform? That's odd. It's not something that happened to anyone else either. Oh, I have a thought. Perhaps the Lord of Phantasma decided the Colonel just wasn't sexy enough in anything else and prepared that strapping uniform for him after bringing him here. Yeah, I don't think so. In addition to the other billion ways they're a weird freak, they've got a military uniform fetish too? Estelle, I think I have that. But if Olivia has that too, then hey, we got something in common. I couldn't entirely blame them if they did though. Same. Exactly! I should have screenshotted that stuff. I swear, girls these days has no idea what's going on. So there's clearly something to do with it. I get the feeling we're on the verge of a major breakthrough in working out how we ended up here. So do I. As well as what this place really is to begin with. Interesting. In that case, let's put the matter aside for now. Now that that's settled, we should start getting ready to assume our investigation. Releasing Richard should hopefully have opened up a new path for us to follow. And we got Richard! I do want to test him out, so I will be replacing Joshua for the time being for Richard.
Understood.
Excellent art proficiency. He has 17k damage. So did Joshua, 1738, 1750.
Adequate performance. Understood. Adequate performance.
I know that voice actor. Okay. Let's see that Richard. Look at that Richard's character portrait. I was about to say new character portrait, but this is the first time we see it. Richard's character portrait. Awesome. Also, because I'm here, let's not forget, we got a weapon for Richard right off the bat. 850. So holy crap, 1950. Richard's our hardest hitter in the entire, like, massive party that we have going here. And for Olivier, let's just give him this new gun. Because why not? That way I can at least give them up. And sell this stuff. There's someone else. Oh yeah, Annalise. Just in case Annalise gets thrown into a party of some kind. Ooh, actually no. Don't do that. She had a crazy weapon though. With 1000 strength. Dang. Oh, she's a couple of levels behind though. So it doesn't make her the hardest hitter though. Richard's coming in here looking all strong already right off the bat. I like it. Joshua, for now, let me remove some things. How many crafts does Richard have? 3. Okay. Richard, we gotta make sure you don't prevent confuse for first of all. I want to put it on this slot though, and this is what Joshua had on, I think. Yeah. So looking pretty good there. Definitely want to test them out. Is Eno here? No, Eno. Alright, we got Richard on the team. Pretty cool. I've been wanting to use Richard for a while. We get to finally test them out. But yeah, how's it going, Zinta? How's it going? Yes, I can drink from the fountain. We can go to the Luminous midpoint. We can go test them out. She was stroking the competition in Red Bull Kumite. Surprised she's saying any play. Alright, right off the bat, Richard gets to go first, and he gets a strength up. Is he gonna one-shot this thing? This is the biggest test. Can he one-shot this succubus? No, okay. Okay, he doesn't have that much strength. Oh wait, I should have checked it. I should have tested the crafts out. iPhone believes she's S tier. Hotashi said she was mega buff. That's pretty cool. I don't know what changed. I don't know what changed at all. We got a long barrel here, but we don't use anyone with long range weaponry, like guns or cannons. I can't put that on. I'll give you 1,000 mirror if you give back what you took. I kind of would take that offer. Dang it. Let me get the preemptive. Alright, so, Richard, what do you do? I gotta fix this battle position, by the way. Can do a single target craft attack. Okay. a small AoE ranged impede. Dang, 40 though. And a 30% chance to faint. And single target S-craft. Dang, as much as I like this, I think Richard's kit, I think Joshua's kit was way better than this. You might gain more, but I think sticking with Joshua is the better choice. But gosh, Richard's just so cool to me. I've been wanting to use Richard since Stars in the Sky the first chapter. He did 4.9k. Dang. I'm mirageing. I say dang because I'm gonna. Your secrets are safe with me. I was hoping for a pretty strong kit. Oh, I don't wanna. I wanna use Richard, but I have to use what's strong. We gotta use what's strong. I wanna use Richard for sure, like on a main team. But I'm smarter than that to know what's better and when to use what's better. So Richard, let me take the stuff I gave you. Put back the lily necklace, because that labyrinth is just full of just confused. And we'll put back the black bangle. Josh was the better character, sadly. I don't know if he ends up learning other abilities, but for now, right for now, at the moment, Joshua's better. Doesn't have the strength of Richard. Almost, he kind of almost does, but he's just like 200 off. But obviously, I haven't bought the weapon for him yet. Yeah, I don't have the weapon. I didn't buy the weapon for him yet. But yeah. Anyways, we can proceed on over here. The next part of the labyrinth. I don't understand why we can't turn the cameras in these labyrinths. Oh wow, they put her to sleep when she got a death blow. That's so unfortunate. She's not gonna do anything. Just do that. Alright, Joshua levels up. Alright, we came from the top area, so let's go right. Alright, these guys are extremely dangerous. Extremely dangerous. Just throw arts at them and don't do anything else. And you want to throw the non-3 elementals. The non-3 main elementals. So just throw S-crafts from a distance. There we go. Those guys are extremely dangerous. If they touch you, it's instant petrify. And if they touch you one more time after you're petrified, you're dead. It doesn't matter what your health is. So we got 200 of every single sepith. Start a new game. Easy, normal, hard, nightmare, other nightmare. I would not want to start a new game. I would like to continue. Oh, I did not see that spider there. Reese levels up. She's slowly catching up to our level. What are we, yeah, like 16. She's 2 levels off. Press Charm. What does that do? Prevent sleep and faint. Okay, that's good. 6 out of 36. Perhaps a second gift will be unwelcome, and should it come to that, I will still dearly wish to be your friend. The days we've spent in that shop and are and will always remain precious, no matter the answer. Alright then, let's take the teleporter. That's all that's left to do here. Take out this spider. Get this crit.
Done yet.
Over here, there's a teleport. Let's keep looking. Let's fight this thing. Let's take them out before they start cloning themselves. There we go. What did that say? Something blade? Oh god, I didn't read that in time. No, it was not a weapon. Celestial Bomb. I know I don't have hands, but I want to hold yours. I'm flattered. These guys are extremely dangerous. Just throw dark matters all day. Don't even worry about the incubus behind them. These guys, this thing resists physical strength. These guys are extremely dangerous, as seen by that already. I'm gonna hit that one with the vanish, just because she gets to crit this. I'd rather take that extra damage. I don't think he'll attack Breeze. If he does, she could die. Okay, I didn't think so. And we're fine. We're fine. Don't worry. Don't worry. Well, don't worry. Don't worry. We got this. It's already over. As always, for taking those things out, we get an insane amount of XP, and we level up everyone once, and Reese actually twice. And an insane amount of Sepif. Those guys are insanely strong. It's actually crazy. We got Lily Necklace Plus. Nice! That Lily Necklaces are what prevents Confuse, which is what's needed in this specific area. So that, stacked along with other benefits, is going to be great. I want to check it out. We got a 12. Oh my Sato, is it really you? Sato was Hideko's senior in college and belonged to the same club as her. Alright, right off the bat. What does it do? Lily Necklace Plus. Strength 50, Arts Defense 400, Agility -5 with the Prevent Confuse. Give this to Joshua, right? Or Reese. I'll give it to Reese because she's way more of a physical hitter than Joshua, because Joshua at least has the arts, while she does not. So I would like to buff that up. So let's buff Reese with this. There you go, Reese. You got that extra parameters right there. Alright, so we took one of the paths, right? Yeah. There was a teleport on the bottom corner. And where does this go? Starting off with a nice crit. wait for it to turn around so we can get the preemptive. Alright. If I really want to make Estelle the arts attacker, she definitely needs like the arts cuts and stuff. There's a teleporter here too? This is a long path to get to this teleporter. This might be the actual proper way to go. There's one more section up here, right? It's all the way up there. And that's where we came from. So let's go to this teleporter first, which is the quickest one near it. The closest one to where we teleported in from. Because I don't think it's going to be the way to go. Alright. Are these enemies? What? Oh my gosh! Alright, we need to focus them hard. Dark matter over here. White Gehenna right here. Dark matter here. Yes. Luckily, our Chloe is ridiculously strong. And look at all the water and time step if we gain for that. That's crazy. Spring Dig. Hack, Splutter. Sorry, I've got a bit of a chesty cough. A monument. This was the way to go, actually. Okay. And there's a door here. To choose left or to choose right. Only the cards know what the future holds. If you wish to step inside, present the card that governs fate. This is a sun door. This is sun door number 4. Let me go ahead and see what the requirements to open this are, because that one is very hard to understand. Oh. Yeah, I've never read this before, so we definitely don't have this. Okay. Yeah, definitely not. Alright, before we go there, let's check out what that other teleporter leads to. I believe it leads to the sealing stone that helps us open that area there. Try to avoid the enemies. Especially that one. Woo, we almost got touched. Alright. Honestly, because of Chloe's White Gehenna, it's pretty easy to take them out. But they are very dangerous. If you just let them run free. Red chest! A destiny card. That's literally what we needed for that door. That's actually hilarious. That's actually hilarious. Destiny card is to just prevent death blows. Can you tell this treasure what's outsourced? And here's another red chest. Red chests are like the best things you can open up. If it hasn't already been that obvious. And now you gotta change the battle positions. Why do I keep forgetting to do that? Battle position. if you're gonna put, yeah, like this looks a lot better to me. Move this to the side, move that there, boom, boom, boom. Look at that. That looks good to me. We got a nice little wall protecting our healer, looking good. Moon glasses plus. This treasure chest was supposed to have a witty saying, but we drew a blue blanc. Oh my gosh. Alright, so. What was it we got? It was moon glasses plus. Arts attack 50, arts defense 400, poison and blind resistant. It's really good. I'm gonna have to hold on though. This treasure chest was supposed to have a. Oh yeah, I read this. And there's a teleporter there. But does this bottom section lead to a dead end? Oh my gosh, one of these enemies regarding a red chest. Let's get this preemptive. What? Wait, we gotta get a preemptive, especially against this enemy. Alright, we got a preemptive. Oh my gosh, they get a death blow? If I can delay this, if I can delay them, it'd be fantastic. Oh my gosh, resist. Let's try this again. Okay. Oh no, vanish, 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 vanish! Oh my gosh, vanish. I really don't like vanish. Oh my god. There we go. Thank you. Everyone levels up, thankfully. Chloe learned Storm 3. Dang it, when is Cayenne for 3? And we found the Payrin. This would be cool if Breeze used these types of great swords, but this is for a gate. Someone keyboard mashed. Into the teleporter we go. Oh my gosh, another one of these enemies. But I have to take them out. I have to take them out. Don't worry about the spiders. This big guy is really the most dangerous thing here. There we go. She didn't even reach. I should have just threw it. Let her attack the weaker one.
Goddess, my thanks to thee.
Reese levels up. And the rest, well, actually just Reese alone. No, it's just Estelle. Estelle needs the heal. We don't actually go into the menu anymore to heal anymore. I think that's really great. We're getting that much stronger. We're getting pretty strong, and I like it. Where did we come from anyway? This way? No, definitely not. Either way, since we came here, let's get this. Did not even see the spider. Found Strega. Oh, hey, nice. Gives you really high movement. Joshua, I'm gonna give you this. You get the 20 extra defense, 20 agility, and 2 extra movement. Have you seen those chests from Erebonia? They're the strong silent type. Oh no, don't tell me that's in the future. Telling me, hey, there's not gonna be any talking chests like those in Erebonia. What is that? Oh my gosh. Mater. Unbelievable. What's it doing here? And does that mean that stone contains... Looks to me like a large archaism used by Ouroboros. Your reactions say there's more to it than that, however. You could say that, yeah. Let's go get that stone. Found sealing stone. Ahaha. After all this time, we finally found you. Yeah. You must have spent a long time looking for the person inside. And we shouldn't keep you waiting any longer. Let's hurry back to the garden and release them right away. Yeah. Thanks, Reese. Oh. Just like they said, we're definitely gonna do that. And then we also gotta get that door too. So the door that we saw earlier is now opened up. We got Renee! I can't believe it. It really is Renee. It looks like she's fast asleep. Papa. Mama. Why? Renee. Where am I? Oh, this is just a dream. Renee. Estelle? Joshua and Tita too? See, what a nice dream this is. Renee! Oh. Oh, silly Estelle. You're supposed to be older than me. You shouldn't be acting like a clingy child. You're so warm though, and you smell so nice. It's almost like this isn't a dream at all. What's going on? Renee, this... What are you doing here? No, never mind that. What am I doing here? It's okay, Renee. I'm gonna explain now, so try and stay calm, okay? You see, we're not sure how it happened either, but don't come any closer! If you take another step towards me, I will kill you. I'll try and handle this, Estelle. Do you mind taking a step back? Okay. I'm happy to see you again, Renee. How have you been all this time? How is that any of your business? You're just as bad as Estelle is, Joshua. Why won't you two leave me alone and stop following me around? I figured you must have noticed. You're right. The past few months, we've been traveling around trying to find you. We're in Crossbell at the moment, too. Are we getting warmer? You're in Crossbell? Why? Why do you want to find me so much? We just want a chance to talk with you. We heard from a reliable source that you haven't been back to Ouroboros since we last fought. Is that true? What's that got to do with either of you? All I want is to be left alone. I don't want to talk to either of you. I don't even want to see you. So why won't you just leave me be? Because... Sorry, Renee. This one's on me. Ever since you flew off, I haven't been able to get you off my mind. I've been getting Joshua to look into where you might be, and we've been going around chasing down every possible lead. But that's why I'm so happy to finally be able to see you again like this. But... Oh, I get it now. You're lying, aren't you? Really, all of that's just a cover for the fact that you're trying to capture me. What? Sorry to disappoint you, but I only know about as much as Joshua does about Ouroboros. Even if you catch me, you're not going to get anything useful out of me. And even if I did know lots of dirty secrets, I wouldn't tell you. I bet you feel really stupid for wasting your time now. But wait a second, that's not... Or are you going to try your luck anyway? You sure brought a lot of familiar faces for backup. Even I might have trouble taking on this many people at once. But I'm confident I'll leave at least a few of you headless before I end up beaten. Renee! You've got to be kidding me. What are we supposed to do, Shara? Don't ask me. This doesn't look good. Well, I think I know who you are now. Ouroboros Enforcer number 15. The Angel of Slaughter, correct? You certainly do know me. I don't know you, though. Are you a knight of the church? Yes, I am Rhys Argent, Squire. And while I may not be very familiar with your circumstances, would it hurt you to behave less like a self-centered child? Excuse me? Did you just call me a self-centered child? From what I've heard, your intelligence and deductive reasoning have a few peers that led you to joining Ouroboros, obtaining both the current rank and ability you have now. So unless I'm wrong, I find it very hard to believe you haven't already figured out that this isn't a trap that we've set to capture you. And yet you still expect us to waste our time and humor your little temper tantrum? So yes, I did call you a self-centered child. Rhys? Damn, he sure doesn't mince words. My, you're a brave one, aren't you, miss? Did I hear a lowly squire like you trying to provoke an enforcer like me? You must really want to end up splattered all over the floor. I could say the same to you. I have no idea why everyone else here regards you favorably, but I for one have no interest in being friends with someone from Ouroboros. So if a battle is what you want, I will be more than happy to oblige. Oh no! Rhys! A Templar sword, huh? Those can certainly be a rude awakening in the right hands. Of course, everyone else who's tried to challenge me with one ended up being quite predictable after a while. Before long, they were all begging for mercy like pigs about to be slaughtered. It was ever so pitiful. See, I can't wait to hear you do more of the same. Renee! No! Do you actually want to fight, or do you only intend to stand around trying to sound threatening? I suppose that is enough talking. Yeah, come on, you two. Both of you. Stop it. Tita? Hey, wait a sec. Why are the two of you so desperate to try and fight when you know you don't really want to? Renee, you were trying to make it sound like you don't care about Estelle and Joshua, but deep down you're happy to see them again, and you know it. And Rhys, you already realize that Renee's not actually a bad person. It doesn't matter that she's from Ouroboros. Well, I'm happy? Of course I'm not. How would I possibly... Then why did you look so happy when Estelle hugged you? Right up until the moment you realized this was all real, you were acting like it was the best dream you'd ever had. And now you're saying you don't want to talk to them? That you don't want to see them? Hold on a minute, Tita. And that's not true at all. Look at her eyes! Her little sprite. She has teary eyes. That's not true at all, so just admit it. Sniffle. Sniffle, sniffle. Sweetie, I swear, she just cut my life short about 10 years. What the hell was she thinking? Look at you. Honestly. I thought you were a year older than me, you know. Yeah, here you are, crying away. You're not setting a very good example. Hick, I can't help it. What am I supposed to do when you guys finally see each other again and all you do is end up fighting? That's just too sad. Wah. Hey. What are you crying for? Why did you have to... You know the answer to that already, Renee. It's because she likes you. She does? Hey, Renee. I know we still got our differences, but how about we put all that aside and call a truce for now? A truce? As I'm sure you can tell, we're in the middle of a really messy situation right now. And however you got here, you've ended up being dragged right into it with us. I'd say it's in our best interest to work together, at least until we get out of here anyway. What do you say? It's certainly true, There's still plenty we don't know about our predicament. Having someone with your intellect on our side may as well help us fill in the remaining blanks. In fact, I would greatly welcome your assistance. Yeah, I'm with the Colonel. I'm not a Colonel, Estelle. Regardless, I think it will be in your best interest to work with us too. Cooperating with will allow you to gather information more efficiently, as well as make it easier for you to ensure your own safety. That's true. It's obvious that wherever we are, it's somewhere abnormal. So it goes without saying that having me around would be a big help to all of you. Alright, out of respect for Tita's bravery, I'll spare you all this time. Fill me in on exactly what's going on here. Oh, thanks, Renee. Just so we're clear, I haven't decided where I'm going to work with you or not yet. All I'm promising is to listen to your explanation of what's happening. Then, I'll decide if I'll help. I see. I think I've got a pretty good idea what's going on now. Whoever chose this place's name couldn't have picked a better one, could they? What? Have you figured something out that we hadn't? Possibly. I'm still not completely certain yet. But I'm relatively confident in my theory after hearing the Colonel's story, though. Me? Mm-hmm. My own experience was the same as everyone else's, ending up here after being surrounded by a sudden white light. But you say you weren't wearing your uniform when it happened to you, right, Colonel? How many times must I... Well, whatever. I wasn't. As I explained to everyone when I first arrived, I was wearing shirts and slacks as I do every other day of work. Right, just checking. So then tell me something. Would you say you have a strong emotional attachment to that uniform? Pardon? Oh, that's a definite yes. It's a symbol of your past. A past you just can't move on from, even though you need to. Am I right? Yes, you are. Richard, it's no surprise you feel that way from my perspective. And lo and behold, the moment you appeared in this world, you were wearing that same uniform again. Whatever do you think that could mean? That would mean when I arrived here, my attachment to that past ended up being manifested as reality. In other words, this world is capable of changing based on people's thoughts. Oh. Haha, now it makes sense. Not to me, it doesn't. Can you explain in slightly less complicated in terms for the rest of us? It's actually a really simple thing. Remember how Luciola used the gospel to make you experience a dream, right? Right. Dreams we saw were different depending on what we wanted to see, too. Of course, unlike that, this isn't a dream, but the concept is basically the same. Anyways, just like Luciola's dream world, this world changes depending on what the people inside it want. It also happens to recreate places that exist in their memories, too. It all falls into place nicely once you simplify it, doesn't it? So it does. It explains the monuments we've encountered and how the doors work, too. Still, while that explanation may explain the contents of this world, I find it hard to believe that any of us would desire the predicament we find ourselves in. Oh, I don't disagree. We're not the only ones here, though, are we? Oh? So in other words, many of the contents of this world exist because of us, but its overall... many of the contents of this world exist because of us, but its overall structure is the result of someone else within it? From what I can gather, yes. What exactly is making all this possible is the part I'm still puzzling over. Making people's wishes reality was the purpose of the Oreo, but now that's been lost, and I can't think of anything else capable of doing the same. I think it's easy for all of us to point the finger at who wished for this world to behave the way it does at the very least. The Lord of Phantasma. Exactly. Based on everything that's been said, they weren't in this world originally, and that was just a ghost that you've encountered. Until the Lord of Phantasma, she simply watched over this place from the garden here, but then they showed up, stole her power, and started remaking this world according to their own whims. The result is that we're stuck right now. Well, what do you think? Wow. Damn. Feels like you just popped in your head and solved all these crazy mysteries like they were nothing. It's certainly possible. Even I hadn't been able to deduce that quite that much. You really are a genius, Renee. I'm sure you could have worked out this much if you really put your mind to it, Joshua. Unless Estelle's stupidity is actually contagious and rubbed off on you. Well, that's not very nice. I'm pretty sure that's not the case. Hehe. Dearie me. Either way, it sounds like the Lord of Phantasma person, this Lord of Phantasma person likes games just as much as I do. And without me, I don't know if you'll be able to beat them. So I suppose I'll better lend you a hand. Hehe. Hope you're all very grateful. Yeah. Sure. It's nice to have a cutie like you on board, Renee. Well, now that that's settled, it's time for you to use that cube to take us back to the 5th plane so we can move on. Now that we've gotten closer to working out what's going on, we should be able to move on to the next plane of the game board now. I'm guessing our opponent's ready to make their next move, too. Someone's confident. So, have it your way. It's not as though we haven't any other option than to press on. I'm expecting we'll encounter a devil at the end of this plane, just like we all have at the end of the others. We should only move on when we're sure we can handle it. I could really do without the extra trouble. Then again, I am kind of curious what these devils are like in reality. Would you like to come and have a look at with me, Tita? I'm not sure the two of us going would be such a good idea. She was so opposed to being with us earlier, but look at her now. Yeah, I'm really glad she came around. Hopefully we'll get a chance to talk to her while we're in here too. Yeah. Alright. We get to put, Renee in our party, and look at that. There's only one person. Actually, no, that's not true because Kevin's not here. That means we have every single possible party member if you think of Kevin being in that last slot. So this is the entire party game member, including the entire game's party members, I mean to say, including Kevin. There it is. Got everyone. There should be no more ceiling stones, I think. There shouldn't be, at least. Anyways, I do want to test out Renee, so let's put her in. Oh my gosh. Like I said, I do want to test her out, and let's check out her character portrait. Look at that. Look at that character portrait. I like it. Oh gosh, she only has two crafts. That's not a good start. To be useful, those crafts need to be absolutely broken. They better be broken. Anyways, guys, we've been at this for 3 hours, and honestly, I have a lot to do, literally today, if all plans work out. So, kind of busy meeting with a couple friends, and also, I do got work early in the morning, so I do got to cram a bunch of things in, and I am hungry. So, I do want to take the break here and say thank you for being here. Follow me on Twitter if you haven't already. Follow me here on Twitch as well. And then also subscribe to me on YouTube, because we'll be continuing all of this. I don't think I don't think I'll be able to stream tomorrow because of how work is gonna be tomorrow. But if not tomorrow, I will definitely see on Twitter. So, like I said, follow me on Twitter. Definitely the day after then. But yeah, guys. Anyhow, take care. And next time we'll continue finishing We'll finish chapter 5 because we're literally at the very end. And we'll test out Renee as well, and check out that one door that we also passed. It's just a minigame door, so it's going to be a new minigame to play. So look forward to all of that next time. Anyways, guys, take care. Hope you have a good one. Let me double save, and see ya.